2010 was the best year ever. I saw and experienced so many cool things that sometimes I'd have to pinch myself to realize that I wasn't dreaming. Not only was joining the awesome cast of the Electric Playground a huge highlight, it was also my all-access pass to everything cool every single day. My first assignment for EP was a big one, flying all the way to Liverpool to check out Bizarre Creations' aggressive racing title, Blur. And soon found out that traveling was a huge part of the job. I traveled to Montreal and New York numerous times, and also visited LA, Salt Lake City, and London. But I didn't have to travel very far to meet one of the coolest people ever, Jason Schwartzman. I mean, who else is cool enough to show up to a press junket wearing a bathrobe?
I was 30 around the stash this morning, so sure.
You're not so different, you and I.
Want to feel?
I covered a lot of video game stories in 2010, and after years of dreaming about it, I finally got to attend the biggest video game show of all, E3. A big highlight of the event for me was getting to chat with Yuji Naka about his latest game, Ivy the Kiwi. Naka-san, what is this game about? Another fun moment was meeting Bear Grylls. As the man in Man vs. Wild, he travels the world surviving on what he can. His adventures have inspired an upcoming video game, and when I made a joke about him eating poop to stay alive, he offered me a snack, which I had to decline. After all, I am allergic to nuts. But Bear wasn't the only TV star I caught up with. I had the pleasure of interviewing Michelle Forbes twice in 2010, and I even busted out a really bad Seinfeld impression, which still got some laughs. What is the deal with vampires and supernatural? And speaking of laughs, there were plenty to be had when I interviewed the guys behind the coolest kids show of all time, Yo Gabba Gabba. Heck, there was even some dancing to be had. And what could be better than that? I'll tell you what's better than dancing, talking to Jason Schwartzman. Halfway through our interview, we connected on a much deeper level, our mutual love of the band Sloan. Watch this and see if you can pinpoint the exact frame in which hearts appear in our eyes.
I like your Sloan belt buckle.
Sloan, yeah, Chris Murphy was a musical consultant on the movie.
He made the band look like they were really playing.
I need you, I love you.
And speaking of music, I did my fair share of interviews with amazing bands and musicians in 2010.
We live in stereo in your home. Maybe you watching this on HD.
And I couldn't possibly forget this totally hilarious music video that I shot for a song that I composed with the K-Oscillator Pro. Also hilarious, Terry and Diener from Fubar 2.
It's the Electric Playground.
It is.
It sounds fun, man. I was trying to have
It is fun, it's fun. You guys could totally have fun. I'm hanging out with Randolph Scott.
There you go.
Or you could call him Ernest Borgnine, which I shall. And let's not forget when Jason Schwartzman told me this.
I know you go deeper than your beauty. You go well above and beyond the call of duty.
There you go. But even more surreal was getting to meet so many incredible fans of EP and Reviews on the Run at Fan Expo. This was truly a humbling experience for me and one I'll cherish the rest of my life. You guys and gals are the best people in the world, and yes, even better than Jason Schwartzman. This is true, and they actually make it look really effortless too.
They really do.
And are you a Sloan fan at all?
I am now, after this conversation.
I have many more favorite moments from 2010, but I've run out of time, and that's a good thing because I gotta get started on all the amazing things I'll be doing in 2011.